Entertainment technology has changed dramatically over the past few decades. There was a time when homes were filled with physical media devices. DVD players sat beneath televisions, VCRs stored favorite movies, CD players filled rooms with music, MP3 players allowed people to carry their favorite songs wherever they went. These devices once represented the cutting edge of entertainment. However, technology evolves quickly. Today, streaming services have transformed how people consume media. Movies, music, television shows, podcasts, and games can now be accessed instantly through smartphones, tablets, smart TVs, and cloud-connected devices. Physical media is no longer necessary for many users. As a result, millions of older electronics are becoming obsolete. Devices that once played an important role in everyday life are now sitting in closets, storage bins, garages, and landfills. This shift creates a new environmental challenge. How do we responsibly manage outdated media devices in an increasingly digital world? This presentation explores the impact of streaming on older electronics, the environmental risks of improper disposal, and the importance of recycling, reuse, and responsible management. Streaming services changed entertainment by making access easier than ever before. Instead of purchasing DVDs, CDs, or downloaded media files, consumers now subscribe to platforms that provide instant access to large content libraries. Movies, music, and television programs can be streamed at any time. Content is no longer tied to physical ownership. Streaming services allow users to watch or listen across multiple devices. A smartphone can serve as a movie player, music system, podcast library, and television screen. Convenience plays a major role in this transition. Users no longer need to store discs, organize shelves, or maintain multiple playback devices. Cloud-based access creates a more streamlined entertainment experience. This shift has dramatically changed purchasing habits. Demand for physical media has decreased. As fewer consumers purchase DVDs, CDs, and standalone media players, older devices become unnecessary. Streaming has not only changed media access, it has reshaped the entire electronics landscape. As streaming grows, older media devices are disappearing from everyday use. DVD players, VCRs, cassette decks, CD players, MP3 players, satellite receivers, and older gaming systems are becoming outdated. Many households no longer rely on these technologies. However, these devices do not disappear simply because they are no longer used. Millions of obsolete electronics remain stored inside homes. Closets, basements, garages, and storage boxes often hold devices that have not been touched for years. Many people delay disposal because they are unsure what to do with outdated electronics. Others hold on to devices for sentimental reasons. Technology changes faster than recycling habits. As new entertainment systems enter homes, older equipment accumulates. Unused electronics may appear harmless while stored. However, if not responsibly managed, they eventually contribute to e-waste. Recognizing the buildup of obsolete devices is the first step toward responsible recycling. Understanding the problem helps encourage better disposal decisions. Electronic devices contain materials that can harm the environment. Media devices often include heavy metals such as lead, mercury, cadmium, and flame retardants. When electronics are discarded improperly, these substances can escape into the environment. Landfills are not designed to safely contain electronic waste. Over time, discarded devices may break apart. Hazardous materials can leach into soil and groundwater. Pollution may spread through nearby ecosystems. Plastic casings and circuit boards also create long-term waste problems. Many components take years to degrade. Improper disposal contributes to landfill growth. Environmental damage extends beyond waste itself. Manufacturing replacement devices requires energy, raw materials, and transportation. Throwing away reusable electronics wastes valuable resources. Responsible recycling helps reduce these impacts. Keeping media devices out of landfills protects ecosystems while supporting sustainable resource management. Many outdated media devices still contain valuable materials. Circuit boards include copper, gold, silver, aluminum, and other reusable metals. Internal wiring, connectors, and small components can also be recovered. These materials often remain useful even after the device itself becomes obsolete. Plastic casings may also be recyclable. When properly separated, plastic components can be reused to create new products. Metal frames and support structures have additional value. Steel and aluminum can be melted and reintroduced into manufacturing. Recovering these resources reduces the need for new raw material extraction. Mining for metals requires energy, water, and land use. Recycling reduces pressure on natural resources. Devices with batteries require special handling. Batteries may contain chemicals that need safe removal. Proper recycling ensures these materials are managed responsibly. Recognizing the hidden value within electronics encourages better disposal decisions. Many people are surprised to learn how many media devices qualify for recycling. DVD and Blu-ray players contain motors, circuit boards, and metal frames. These components can often be dismantled and processed. VCRs and cassette players may seem outdated, but they still contain reusable materials. Internal mechanisms, wiring, plastics, and metals can be recovered. CD players, stereo systems, and speakers also hold recyclable value. Circuit boards, magnets, cables, and internal components may be separated. Gaming consoles represent another major category. Older systems often contain processors, memory chips, wiring, and batteries. MP3 players and portable electronics may be small, but they still contribute to e-waste. Accessories can also be recycled. Power cords, remote controls, antennas, adapters, and connectors often qualify for processing. Understanding what can be recycled helps prevent unnecessary disposal. Many forgotten devices still contain reusable resources. Recycling old media devices begins with understanding where to take them. Many electronics manufacturers provide take-back programs. These programs allow consumers to return old products through mail-in or drop-off systems. Local recycling centers often accept media devices. Community e-waste facilities may process electronics safely. Retail stores sometimes offer collection bins for small devices. Consumers may recycle electronics during regular shopping trips. Community collection events provide additional options. Local recycling drives allow residents to drop off multiple devices at once. These events increase awareness while improving accessibility. Finding the right recycling location helps ensure electronics are processed properly. Consumers play an important role in reducing e-waste. Making informed disposal choices improves environmental outcomes. Simple actions create meaningful long-term benefits. Not every outdated media device needs immediate recycling. Functional equipment may still have value. Donation extends the life of electronics. Schools, libraries, nonprofits, and community organizations may still use older technology. Devices that no longer meet personal needs may still support educational or creative programs. Reuse delays disposal. The longer a product remains in use, the less immediate waste is generated. Donation also reduces demand for replacement devices. Extending product lifespan supports sustainability. Keeping devices in circulation improves resource efficiency. Working electronics should not automatically be considered waste. Responsible reuse provides an alternative to disposal. Consumers can help reduce e-waste by considering donation before recycling. Small decisions can create larger environmental benefits. Creative reuse offers another option for outdated media devices. Rather than discarding equipment, some people repurpose old electronics into new creations. Tech hobbyists often transform outdated components into useful projects. Old speakers may become Bluetooth sound systems. Circuit boards may be used in art or decorative displays. Vintage electronics sometimes gain value as retro collectibles. Repurposing keeps devices out of landfills. It also encourages creativity. Upcycling supports sustainability by extending the usefulness of existing materials. Even partial reuse can reduce waste. Some components may support repair projects or DIY electronics. Older devices often contain unique parts no longer widely available. Creative reuse may not apply to every device, but it offers another way to reduce disposal. Small acts of reuse contribute to a larger culture of sustainability. Licensed recyclers play an important role in responsible electronics management. These facilities specialize in processing outdated electronics safely. Proper recycling requires more than simply throwing devices away. Licensed recyclers separate materials, recover valuable components, and manage hazardous substances. Controlled dismantling prevents harmful contamination. Hazardous materials can be removed safely. Professional processing also improves material recovery. Metals, plastics, wiring, and components can be reused in manufacturing. Some devices may contain personal settings or stored information. Licensed recyclers help ensure secure handling. Working with responsible facilities improves accountability. Proper processing reduces landfill waste while protecting environmental health. Recycling systems are most effective when supported by professional expertise. Licensed recyclers help close the loop between disposal and recovery. Technology continues to evolve. As streaming grows, more devices become obsolete. Consumers play an important role in determining what happens to retired electronics. Responsible recycling begins with awareness. Understanding where electronics go after disposal encourages better decisions. Recycling habits can reduce landfill waste. Donation, reuse, and responsible processing create alternatives to improper disposal. Small household choices can create larger environmental outcomes. Developing long-term recycling habits helps prevent unnecessary accumulation. The streaming age creates convenience, but it also creates responsibility. Consumers must manage the physical devices left behind. Awareness, education, and accessibility support better disposal practices. Building a culture of responsible electronics management creates lasting benefits. The future of entertainment should not come at the expense of environmental health. Thank you for learning about recycling old media devices in the age of streaming. As technology changes, older electronics require responsible handling. Recycling, donation, and reuse all play a role in reducing waste. Managing outdated media devices responsibly helps protect the environment and preserve valuable resources. If you are looking for assistance with electronics recycling, responsible disposal, or sustainability-focused solutions, support is available. Together, we can reduce waste and support a cleaner future by responsibly recycling outdated media devices.